All right. Hi and good evening. If you are just listening, if you are just tuning in, my name is Ammishaddai with the Innovation Spark, and welcome to another session of Innovator Spotlight, where we speak with industry experts, co-founders, tech startup, ecosystem players here in Ghana, commenting on what's happening in the Ghanaian ecosystem and what's happening with their startups. My name is Ammishaddai, co-founder of Innovation Spark, and today we have an all-female team representing whoop whoop whoop. I'm going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves, and we'll get started. Good evening, ladies. How are you?
Hi, Ammishaddai. Good evening.
Hi,
We're
Amish.
doing well.
Exciting, exciting. Why don't you introduce yourselves briefly, your names and the names of your startup?
My name is Jessie, and Nana Adwoa is my co-founder. We are co-founders of a legal tech called Zuputo. Zuputo basically provides affordable and accessible legal and compliance solutions to companies and individuals across Africa.
Affordable and accessible. I like that. We'll talk about that very soon. Nanadra, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
I feel like Jesse's done it justice, but my name is Nana Adwoa and everything else that she said.
Okay, so can you let me know quickly what your roles are? Are you the CEO, COO, resident legal person for Zuputo?
Um, so I suppose a little bit of both. I'm operations lead at Zuputo and I'm a
Mhm.
lawyer. So a lot of the legal work we're currently doing as well. So yes, resident legal person and operations, head of operations as well for Zuputo.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for that quick introduction. I'm sure we'll get to know more about you as we go on. Just a rule of thumb, we like to go through the events that have happened in the Ghanaian tech and startup ecosystem. Just quickly, last week, this is what happened. Just to get your thoughts quickly, also as co founders in this space, before we go on to the juicy stuff, talking about Zuputo and all the exciting things you're doing. So, if you
Sounds good.
indulge me, just on your screens now, this was last week on the Ghana Innovation Journal. We saw a couple of exciting things happening. First, there were a couple of founding rounds that were announced. So, just let me know if you know any of these players, what you think about the highlights as we go on. So, Blossom Academy, Jeff Tar, a good friend, secured funding to further build its pathway of untapped African talents. And then ESAL secured also funding from the growth investment partners to support in its expansion. And finally, Berlin-based startup also secured funding from UBS Optimus Foundation to close its seed funding round. Did you hear about any of these? Do you know any of these players? What are your quick comments, Nana Adwoa and Jessie?
I heard about it
For
from
funding,
you.
yes, I was gonna say I heard about the illicit one from you. I read it on your journal. I think that's the only one I'm familiar with. When I say familiar, I mean that I read it on your website.
Right. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. And we are glad we are able to share that information. Jesse,
Yeah.
was it the same for you as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, it would be exciting to meet someone like Jefta. Jefta has been in the space for a while. Back when data science and AI wasn't even sexy or exciting, Jesse set up
Mm,
Blossom Academy to train people in data science and AI. So I'm sure you
Mm.
get to meet him eventually in the space. All right. And then
that's
when it comes to
interesting.
product, yes, product launch and partnerships. Stack AI, it's a financial trust infrastructure platform, was appointed as technology partner for the Ghana Integrated Financial Ecosystem. Finance. Fun facts about that co-founder is also my co-founder, partnered with Salem Insurance to make life insurance accessible, and Revna Biosciences partnered with Georgetown University's McDowell School of Business. did you get to read more about this? Do you know any of these people? What are your quick takes?
I think to be only familiar, well, I'm familiar anyway with Stack AI.
Okay.
We happen to know one of the founders of Stack AI, and we have been following their progress from the time they launched up
Yeah.
until now. So we actually had a chat with him in this weekend to congratulate him and just kind of get updated on what's happening at Stack AI and next steps and things like that. So we were definitely aware of the Stack AI news.
Mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hear about these news, what does it do for you as a co-founder of a startup here in Ghana?
It's interesting to see that the ecosystem is blossoming and to see people doing great things in the tech industry. It's always nice and
Mm,
motivating to see
Yeah.
startups that started just a few weeks or months ago doing great things, and quite motivating as well.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to admit this entrepreneurship journey is not for small children, is it? I'm
That
glad to hear.
is
I'm glad to
about
No.
hear the in that conversation. All right, and then finally, our last two headlines. I will save the middle one, but talent moves. So Ghana's Sewu Steve Teria has been appointed co-president of the
Yeah.
French Tech Nairobi, and finally, in accelerator news, Zuputo, which is a legal tech startup here in Ghana, has been selected for Threaten 37 Startup Boost Program. And big shout outs to Zuputo for that. And for those joining, we are talking today with Zuputo's co founders, Nana Adwoa and Jessie. So, dive right into today's conversation. First of all, can you let us know why Zuputo? How did it happen? How did you meet? Why did you decide to start a legal tech startup here in Ghana?
Yeah, so I'll let Nanaja explain the meaning of the name.
Okay, okay, all
um,
ears.
Yeah, but Naja and I have worked as lawyers for a few years now. We used to work together. I mean, we still work together, but we used to work together in our
Mm,
previous firm as tech lawyers.
mm,
And we saw a need that we had to address. I think that we've gotten to a point, and I've seen the growth in us where we
mm,
don't think as lawyers. Whenever we see a problem, we ask ourselves, how can we solve this problem? So
mm,
that's how Zuputo came about. We saw that there was a gap in the market. People are
mm,
unable to afford legal services.
mm,
And depending on your industry, actually in Ghana, if you're not able to get a license or be
mhm,
compliant, you can't start business. So,
mhm.
it's almost like the chicken or egg
Yes.
analogy. You need money to start your business, but you
Mm-hmm.
also need to start your business to get money.
To get
And
money.
Exactly.
traditional law firms are very expensive. If anyone
Mm-hmm.
has ever dealt with a lawyer, a law firm, you would know this. So we just came up with the idea to start. You have?
I have.
Yeah, to start Zuputo to provide fast, accessible, and affordable solutions for startups across Africa, not
Mm-hmm.
just in Ghana. So if a startup wants to scale to Togo, Kenya, Nigeria,
Mm,
we we operate in all of these countries, so we
mm.
can help them be compliant, and not just startups, individuals as well. We are
Okay.
currently actually we've been able to refer, I think this week or last week, a criminal lawyer to an expert to deal with.
Mm,
So whether it's divorce or just all legal matters, actually.
mm.
Um, yeah, so I'll let Nanaja explain the meaning of the name and why we chose that particular name.
Okay, Nanaja, we are all ears. A good story.
She's making it more dramatic than it's actually is. So Zuputo is a Frafra word for brain.
Oh, okay.
We yes, so a lot of people think it's not even a Ghanaian word at all. It's some
Mm,
exotic word. It's just round the corner from us here in Ghana. Frafra is
mm,
a language spoken by the people of the Upper East region in Ghana,
mm,
and
mm,
so Zuputo is brain. And essentially, what the work we're trying to do, the work we are doing is being the brains of your organization. We are helping you to get work done quickly and faster and taking some of the stuff off your plate that you don't have to think about them. So we are functioning as your brain, therefore your Zuputo. So yeah, so that's where the name came from, and that's why we've gone with that.
Well, thank you. I didn't know that, so it's exciting to hear. Do you have any fun facts that starts for us? So Jessie quickly mentioned that just this week or last week we were able to connect to a criminal lawyer. Since you started, what have been the stats? How many cases have you been able to refer, transfer, handle? Do you have any quick stats for us?
Yeah, so we
Quite a
actually,
number.
yeah, we soft launched in August just
Mm-hmm.
to test, product market fit.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been able to do that. We had launched our platform in December. And
December.
since we have worked with December of 2023, that is,
Mm-hmm.
we have drafted multiple contracts, reviewed multiple contracts. We actually have a new product this year,
Mm-hmm.
which is our
Okay.
enterprise plan,
Mm-hmm.
specifically tailored for businesses. So you pay an annual or a monthly fee.
Mm-hmm.
Annual is much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have access to a suite of services that we offer, including access to lawyers and
Mm-hmm.
calls and legal opinions whenever you need.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are operational. We have actually worked with clients in Ghana, outside of Ghana. We've registered intellectual property. We've registered businesses. We've drafted
Mm-hmm.
contracts. We've connected lawyers to clients that need licenses and
Mm-hmm.
legal opinions and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we are right in the thick of it.
In the thick
And
of
then
it. And
actually,
it's
I'm
also
curious
our
to hear from
platform.
you as well. Yes. In terms of numbers, have you also been particular about number of female clients, for example, disadvantaged women and children? Is this something that you are concerned with, especially knowing that it's an all-female team?
Yeah, I mean,
So
the backbone of the African economy
is women, yeah.
is women,
Mm,
because women are basically carrying SMEs and um, SMEs, yeah, medium
yes.
and small scale
MSMEs.
enterprises.
Yeah.
And I think that's the entire essence of
Mm,
Zuputo, just to be able to support these people so that there'll be
mm,
economic growth and economic empowerment for people that
mm,
would not have been able to afford legal otherwise. And most of
mm,
these people are small businesses and shops on
mm,
Instagram, shops around
mm,
women. Women
mm.
always doing the damn thing.
All
And
right.
to answer your question, Amish,
Yes.
yes, we have had, I think, probably the first person we ever did any work for was a woman. And since
Yeah.
Okay.
then, through that person, we've had a number, about 5 other women, small businesses run by women, coming to us for contract draft and contract reviews. And we also
Mm,
have our platform that already has templates on there that you only need to input your information, make your
mm,
payments, and download your contracts. So that's
mm,
almost passive, and we don't have to be involved there. So there's also that going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
mm. All right. Well, I'm happy to hear this. I know, especially from a disadvantaged point of view, you need all the help that you can get. So more girl power, and let's go straight to this week's highlights. Congratulations once again for being enrolled into Triton's startup program. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't have my horn
Yeah,
Yeah.
yet,
thank you.
but
Thank you. Thank you very
I saw
much.
it. I was super excited. Out of the 10 startups that were selected, I think about 5 are from Africa, and you are the only one selected from Ghana. So that big ups and props to you. Can you
Thank
let us
you.
know? Yes, can you quickly let us know which aspects of Zuputo's mission and vision do you believe resonated with Threaten 37's program? And how did you even navigate the application process to get your
Um,
spot in the program? Yes.
yeah. Well, we're on a mission to kind of make legal accessible to entrepreneurs in Africa and individuals as well. So I think
Mm,
that alone is something that kind of will resonate with anyone that runs a business
mm,
in any capacity, whether in Africa or
mm,
outside of Africa. Um,
mm,
it's kind of although we have competitors on the continent,
mm.
we have a unique selling points that we don't see anybody else doing yet.
Okay.
Um, so in that sense, I'll say we are first of a kind. and we are also two brilliant women. We have a brilliant co-founder, technical co-founder as well.
Mm,
So we have, when it comes to the team, we have a very solid team, and it
mm,
can't get better than this. So the team is great, the product is great and groundbreaking. Um, it doesn't matter that we are from Ghana or even Africa. Once you're able to see that it's a great team building a great product, and then
mm,
there's not only founder market fit, but founder product fit, but also product market fit. Anybody would, look at us twice. And I think that that's what happened with Tretin. We just applied, told them that this is what we do,
mm.
this is how we are going to change Africa, this is how we are going to contribute to empowerment, economic empowerment on the continent. And I guess it's resonated with them, and here we are. It's been
All
wonderful
right,
working with you.
exciting, and I'm so proud of how confident you are in your team, and I'm curious to know, Nana Adwoa, from your end as well. Was there anything that informed applying for Tretin? I know it's Sweden based. Most people would like to go to either the UK, Berlin, or the USA for programs like these. So, did anything
Mm-hmm.
influence your decision to apply for Tretin?
Not necessarily. I think that generally, as somebody running a startup, you're often looking for all the support that you can get, really,
Mm,
in in any form that is being offered. But we try to be quite selective with the things we apply for. Make sure that they are matching with what our mission and our vision is and
mm,
stuff like that. And so when we came onto Threaten, we found that they seem to be offering just a chance to give you a boost in any way. They are looking at giving product and feedback on your product. They're giving
mm,
technical support, just general mentorship. And
mm,
for a while now, we've had like unofficial mentoring from people in the field, some
mm.
conversations with some founder friends, which has been
Okay.
great. But we haven't
Mm,
had anybody that is officially connected with us and is committed
mm,
to just speaking to us, looking at our product, giving us
mm,
one-on-one conversations and feedback. And so we thought that was an interesting thing that would be very helpful for building our
mm,
business. Everybody talks about how important it is to speak to somebody
mm,
that understands your product and can give you some good feedback. So we
mm,
thought that was the best way to get it without too much stress, I suppose. So that was
mm.
the main thing really that attracted us to Tretin.
Okay. Is quick question: will you be required to go there physically, or is it going to be an online program?
It's fully virtual.
Okay, fully virtual. Perfect. Okay. All right. And I saw in the application process that one of the main things that you requested for from Triton was products product development. Is there any reason why that is your major requirement now?
Well, we're still building our products. We're still building our products, and we were in a place. Our team, like Jesse said, is brilliant, but really we have a one-man technical team. And
Mm,
so there's a lot of features that we would have loved to have deployed yesterday that we can't at the moment. So we wanted
mm,
somebody that could say, take a look at it holistically and tell us, okay, this is what you need to implement at this point. This is how you need to go
mm,
about it. Just really just kind of have a bird's eye view because
mm,
they'll be more objective. They're removed from the process. They can take a look at it and tell us where we need to go in order to get to the
mm,
place we need to get to quickly. So that
mm,
was the main thing. We're still building our product as we're going along. Lots of ideas are coming to us. We wanted
mm.
somebody to look at it and be able to direct us in the best possible way.
Okay, okay. And Jesse, let me just quickly come back to you. You mentioned that you've released an enterprise feature, and I can get onto Zuputo and buy a whole year package. What other features or what other significant things about Zuputo are you looking to leverage, especially for Threaten 37 startup program? So, for example, are you going to be looking for strategic investors, collaborators? What other opportunities are you looking to maximize from this program?
So Treting is a technology company. It's a software. I think it's a software and technology company. They've worked with software giants like Klarna, if anybody knows
Mm,
that. and other like really big names in the tech industry. So it's we are very excited to have them on board. There are some products that we are working on. We haven't talked about yet. Maybe at the appropriate time, we'll talk about them. So
On
for now,
Innovation Spark, of course.
our partnership with them is mainly on tech and product.
Okay.
It's mainly on product. They've been great. We've had a few introductions from the team to investors, but that's on the
Okay.
main focus of the program. On investors, we actually I think actively raising right now. We're in a growth stage, and we've been fortunate enough to be. I don't think we've announced this publicly yet. Have we? Maybe if you follow us on
No, so
Instagram, you've seen
breaking
it.
news, I guess.
Breaking news on Innovation Spark. Who heard?
You heard it here first.
We've been shortlisted to pitch at Harvard Business School at the African Business Conference. So we'll be doing that later on. I think this
That's nice.
next week actually. So those are the things that we are doing to kind of put our names out there. Get put our name out there and get strategic investors and partners and grants to also grow. But for Tretin, the main focus of this partnership is product.
Okay. And I think that's excellent. I personally appreciate you moving from MVP stage. You just launched late last year. We were also privileged to be on cover that, and for you to have come all the way in just a few months, I think you are right on the ball. So definitely focus on the product. Nana Adwoa, you keep mentioning that you have a million and one features. I'm curious to see all of them, but it's always exciting to see how much you can do with your MVP as well. So I would say yes, learn all that you can from Tretin, and we'll be excited to see how you're doing as well. Okay, and then finally, from Tretin, before we move on to more fun stuff, let me know, since founding Zuputo, have you had any notable opportunities or challenges outside Tretin? Especially the ones that have emerged in legal tech and startup landscape. I realize that not a lot of people are in this space, so it might be rather unique for you, and the opportunities might come to you directly that others might not have access to. So, first of all, being an all-female team, being a legal tech startup team, have there been any special opportunities that have come your way that you can share with us?
I would love to say yes, and that everything came easy, and we have like a list of a lineup of things, and we are looking through, choosing what works for us. But it's been a lot of work. Mainly, what we focused on the past couple of months is just putting our head down, getting the work done. Yes, we are an all-female team, but there are like thousands of other all-female teams. I mean, females are half the population. That doesn't make us special. We are legal tech in Africa. That's quite new, and I think what we have is also groundbreaking. So there's that. It's been challenging a little bit in the sense that people are focusing on fintech and the investors that will have their faces and financial inclusion and all of that. But the good thing is these fintechs need lawyers. So that's the good thing. But the main focus these past couple of months have been just putting our heads down and getting the work done. And it's been hard work. Nothing has come easy so far. We're just doing all of the work, and then eventually we can come up a little bit for air and focus on other things as well. For now, we are focusing on growth. So you can go on to Zuputo right now and then request a lawyer or get a contract, get your IP registered. Do that if you're a business watching. And
perfect.
Yeah, and then we are also talking to businesses, trying to sell our plan. We are also open to talking to funds and accelerators to provide value, because at the end of the day, we want to contribute to the economic growth of the continent.
Perfect. And we are just 5 minutes to round up. This is a perfect way to get us to say our final closing remarks. So Jessie has done a bit of shameless self-promotion that we love it. Please bring it in. Nanadra, from your end as well, where can we find Zuputo? What are the core offerings that you're offering? Why should anyone go on Zuputo? I'm giving you enough time to talk as much as you can about it.
Okay, so Zuputo, we're at zuputo.com. Nice and straightforward. Our platform, you can sign on to get connected to a lawyer. So it doesn't matter what you need a lawyer for. Anything. It can be as basic as I need a lawyer to help me pass my law school exam. We've got you.
Okay.
Just go onto the website, put in what you need, be as detailed as possible, press send, and we'll be in touch. We have contracts available on our platform as well. Any contracts you need. If you can't find what you need, there's a template for you to build your own contracts. Go for it, go ham. You can register your IP as well. We're registering trademarks currently for a very low price. So just go on there, fill in all the details. Most importantly, you can reach out to us if you have any questions. So I will share that with you, Amish, but we have an option for you to book a call with the founders if you have any questions and you want us to walk you through the platform or the process in any way, the product in any way. Book a call, get on it with us, 15 minutes, we'll talk you through it and just give you the service that you're looking for. So yeah, zuputo.com, book a call. Let's do some work together.
Perfect. So zuputo.com, book a call, download your contracts, build your own template, and if you need bespoke services, they are happy to help you as well. I've seen 2 questions, so quickly, let me read that out for you, ladies, before we wrap up. So Emanuela Tordam says, number 1, how easy has it been navigating marketing your product since legal services and lawyers can't really market their services? And number 2, do you consult for health techs?
That's a very good question. So lawyers in Ghana know that law firms can't advertise or market their services. But the good thing is we are not a law firm. We're a legal tech company. There is a difference. So we are able to advertise our services as much as possible. We connect you with lawyers and law firms, but Zuputo is not a law
Hello.
firm.
Okay.
And the second one, do we consult for health techs? Yes, we do. We actually spoke to, I think, a health tech today.
Earlier
Yeah,
today.
just like Nanajo said, regardless of where you fall on the spectrum of I guess in the industry, we
Businesses,
will
yes.
we we cater to you.
All right. Thank you for that. And Emmanuel, I hope that helped. And if you're just joining or if you've been joining, my name is Ammishaddai, and I've been speaking with Nana Adwoa and Jessie, who are co-founders of the legal tech startup Zuputo. They were recently accepted into Threat and 37 Startup Boost program. And we are here to both celebrate them and to hear more about their startup and what they do. You can find them at zuputo.com. And where can they find you on socials, Jessie and Anadra?
LinkedIn, full name Nanadra Chineboa Ponsa. That's personally, but Zuputo is on Twitter, on X, LinkedIn, we're on Instagram as well, Zuputo Inc. And I'm on LinkedIn as Nanadra T on Ponsa.
All right, perfect. And you, Jessie?
On LinkedIn as Jessie Abogre. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you can follow them as well, get more updates from them. We'll be sure to share any updates that are coming from these 2 brilliant ladies on our platform at The Innovation Spark and Ghana Innovation Journal. If you're tuning in, this conversation happens every 2 weeks, Thursday, on our social platforms, The Innovation Spark and Ghana Innovation Journal. You can follow us on X, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and also LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you, ladies, once again. Big shout out and congratulations to
Thanks
you.
for having us.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Amish.
We'll be following your stories, and we hope to hear more about Zuputo.
You will.
All right. Cheers.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
all.
Cheers. Bye.